Hello, everyone. Welcome to the conversation with Dr. Joan Coleman and friends. I am Dr. Joan Coleman, and I'm with my friend Megan,
Hi, Megan Price, mpjewerlyapprasial Appraisal on Insta.
Michelle,
Hi, I'm Michelle Caravella, Michelle_Caravella on Insta.
and Rita.
Hi, my name is Rita Reynolds, and you can find me on Instagram as thereynoldslov.
Listen, we're having a tough time getting out the gate. Let me tell you, dogs barking, everything's happening, but we are here. There's a song that says, "'Tis the season to be jolly, fa la 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 la." But why are so many people not jolly? Why are so many people angry and frustrated? And I started with Michelle. So, Michelle, why? Why, Michelle? Talk about it.
So I think a lot of people might be frustrated or angry at this time of year. First and foremost, because it's a time where a lot of people have heightened emotions. So even though there's jolly people and there's grieving people and so on and so forth, I think some angry people might be frustrated that they're not as jolly as the other people, and someone else's joy can sometimes bring out someone else's like anger or trigger them. So I know you ladies had even more of an idea of maybe more relevant of why people might be angry, but I would say that's personally why I think where one of the places of anger can come from, just being triggered by other people's joy, which isn't great, but I think it's real.
You know what, Michelle? That's so right. Because, all right, so we have Halloween. Right after Halloween, you're hearing Christmas music. That triggers me so bad. I quickly change the channel. I don't want to hear that right now. And I don't get angry or frustrated. I just get triggered. I don't know which emotion plays behind that. Megan, what do you think? What is happening? Is it too much too soon with the Christmas and stuff?
I think you nailed it with that. It's starting earlier and earlier every single time. Every year it's earlier, a day even or two, but it's noticeable. And I think that we are falling victim to these Christmas movies and Christmas advertisements and commercials that everything is supposed to be perfect and you're supposed to be with everybody that you love. And every single day is supposed to just be joyful when you're really setting yourself up for false expectations. That's not your reality. That's not going to be your everyday. So you're almost setting yourself up for that type of disappointment if you believe those things to be real. I really think that you need to kind of carve out your own idea of what your holiday can look like. And that doesn't need to be a Hallmark movie. Most of the time it isn't. So I think that we kind of need to give ourselves a little bit of a break there.
I like that. It doesn't have to be a Hallmark movie. And guess what? Some people get really frustrated because of finances. Okay, the holidays coming around. I got to buy this. This one needs this. Rita, how do you handle that frustration? And what do you think is happening when it comes to this time of year, the holidays?
Oh, like for my personal experience, I was married with a narcissist, so he don't allow me to go and see my family. No, like a lot, like Christmas or those days. So I think I grew up as a person that make me some little stronger. I used to cry a lot and be very like, why I'm alone here, why I'm not allowed to see my parents. My parents.
Are they here?
So
Are they here?
no, they live in Ecuador.
Okay, okay.
And I think with time it's not less painful, but you get used to, and you get more. That's the way it is. You need to move on in life. There's no stuck there, because if I was stuck there, I would be die. So I just move on, and doesn't matter if it's frustrated. I try to make the things happy for my children. I need to be honest. Like I'm very like cheerful. I don't care about movies or anything. I just want them to be happy. So I try to do my best for them.
Yeah.
That's my joy. but
And you know
I'm
what?
frustrated. I'm still frustrated, about the gift, because it's very capitalist. Now in this country, it's like in my country we have one gift, and now I see like people put so much gift around the tree. I don't know, it's like a competition that what more people put more gifts around. And So what kind of like shocked me, because when I grew up, I remember my mom gave me like one Barbie, one stuff, and I just shocked. It's not criticized, but I think like with the years, this thing is coming like more and more materialistic, and that's a problem if you're a parent that can't afford stuff, you know. So you get frustrated because you can't afford stuff for them that they don't even know how to work for stuff. So it's just, that's kind of what I feel, you know, my frustration that.
I like what you said. They don't even work for stuff. So don't go out of your way
No.
trying to give them stuff that they're not even working for. Listen, that is a big part of the frustration, not having enough, not having the person, a spouse or somebody to be around you, not being able to do what you want to do. And that creates frustration when it comes to the holiday. So Michelle, any last tip to help someone who's frustrated, who's angry, who just can't deal?
Yeah, I mean, if if you want to do some inner work, now's a great time in the sense that because our emotions are so strong, you know, it kind of depends which track you want to take. I think one, this could be looked at as an opportunity to get inquisitive with yourself and retreat a little bit and look at some of those triggers. I mean, Rita already said some really good points. So, you know, just asking yourself, like, what needs to be recognized in me? Like, what am I frustrated with? And just kind of talking it out to yourself, or journaling can at least mitigate and alleviate some of those feelings if you want. Or the second track is, you know, try to reduce as much of that stimuli as you can. Like, you know, don't be on social media as much. Try not to turn on the TV, really, because we know that there's always Christmas stuff. You know, put on podcasts or CDs or different music because you know it's on the radio, so you can kind of prophylactically like get ahead of it if you'd like. But yeah, just hang in there, and you know, the season will pass. I guess those are my final words on it.
Yeah, it's one day, but it's hard. Some people already have those emotions and they're probably sticking with them. So it's not easy. It's not an easy thing to just say, okay, I'm gonna read, I'm gonna journal, I'm gonna write, you know, and sometimes it's hard. And so Megan, Michelle has some good points. There's some good doable things, but what talk to those who is like, I don't got time for that. I don't want to listen to no podcast. Talk to those people and tell what's your tip? Give them your tips.
My tip is stick to your routine. Stick to your routine. Do not go, you know, crazy in a day thinking you need to do all these new things and like check off you the most amazing Christmas list or something like that. You don't have to. Just go through your same motions, wake up at the same time, work out when you work out, go to the things you always go to, and try not to just get yourself lost in it, and the time will pass.
The time will pass. And Rita, Megan and Michelle made some good points. Now it's time to give your tips for people who are with young kids, kids that want everything they see. How about those kids that's okay, they think they deserve, you know, more than they should get. What are some of the tips you have for family members, for single mothers? Talk about it.
Well, honestly, I just say live day by day. Like when you have so much stuff, I just try to go slow and take a pause, and day by day. I don't put everything, because then that would give me so much anxiety that I just can't function. So I try just day by day, you know, that's all, day by day.
And that's a good one. You heard it here. There are some good tips. Journal, listen to a podcast, listen to things to motivate and uplift you. And like Megan said, follow your routine. And Rita said, take it day by day. Listen, if I wasn't buying you a whole bunch of stuff throughout the year, don't look for a whole bunch of stuff during Christmas time. It's going to be what it is. You're going to get what you get and you're going to be happy about it. But that's our advice to you. You got to do what makes your soul happy. All right. Listen, this was a good one. Put in the box below. How do you keep away anger and frustration from you during the holidays? We'd like to know. We'll get back to you. I am Dr. Joan Coleman, and I'm with my friends Megan.
Meg,
Her thing is going in and out, but that's Megan Price. All right. And Michelle?
Michelle at Michelle_Caravella at Instagram.
And Rita.
Rita Reynolds at thereynoldslov on Instagram.
And this is The Conversation with Dr. Joan Coleman and friends. We'll see you next time.